Hello. Today I'd really like to share my experience, and this is just my personal experience on splurge days or cheat days or feast days, whatever you want to call it. When I just started OMAD, I just heard somebody say, yeah, they join me doing this and they're going to have once a week, they're going to have a cheat day. And my gut feeling just thought, good for you, but I am just not going that route and I'm not going to be doing that. But then 6 weeks later, I stumbled upon a clip or two on the internet saying it could actually be beneficial. And I did my first splurge day, I think just after week 6 or something. And I wasn't very impressed with the way it felt. It was not nearly as amazing as I hoped. And I thought, okay, fine, I'll do that once a month. Just because other people do it. Silly reason, but anyway. And then I did a sort of a splurge day on one of my daughter's birthdays when there was just so much food and stuff and I snacked a bit. But I did stick to the foods that I normally eat. My window was just a little bit longer, which wasn't really, it didn't affect me in any negative way. And then 2 days ago, that's the one I really want to talk about, I had 2 socials on one day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, and I thought, it's almost 2 weeks later, let me have a splurge day. And I did. And I have personally decided I am not having that ever again. Splurge days or feast days totally, for me personally, don't work. For me, it's like a drug addict rewarding himself with some heroin after being clean for 6 months, or an alcoholic rewarding himself with whiskey after 6 months of being clean. It's detrimental to me. To me, it's just a very downhill, slippery slope of going back to where I came from. Certain foods and certain behaviors got me in the position I was, and rewarding myself with what has been the main problem for me is ludicrous in my opinion. So for me personally, I am not doing that again. Besides the fact that I'm still 2.5 days after my splurge day, I'm still struggling with insane cravings because I ate fries and foods that I ate mostly cooked food, and it doesn't matter. Personally, I don't think it matters what you eat. People eat according to the energy they need and the vibrational frequency they need. So whatever you're eating, if that's making you feel healthy and good, that's awesome. That's the vibrational frequency you need, and you need to eat those foods. But I am loving, and it resonates with me perfectly to eat raw vegan. And I went ahead and I had loads and loads of fried, cooked, unhealthy food for the entire day. And not only the food made me feel very crap, the behavior has affected me, and it's like I literally feel I have awakened the sleeping demon that has ruled my life for a very long time. And he's lurking on the inside of me again, just really wanting me to continue in that behavior. For me, it's eating when I'm not hungry. I could have always just eaten and eaten and eaten, whether I'm hungry or not. And I did that on my splurge day. On my splurge day, it was actually quite uncomfortable because my stomach didn't have space. So the demon was awakened. He started luring me into eat more, eat more, eat more. But physically, I struggled. I did. I gave it my best. But I struggled. But I recognized the behavior, and it actually revolted me. That is something I never, ever want to be doing anymore. So I am not ever going to reward myself with food. And definitely not the food that I have decided I'm not eating. I want to shift my focus to the benefits I am experiencing in a state of fasting. And that is going to be my reward. Because I love the experience I have when I'm in a fast, especially when it's deep into the fast, when I get to the 20 hours, there's magic for me. There's just really, I started enjoying it. Also, sometimes just when I wake up in the mornings, I have an amazing experience, and then the urges to eat and the hormones that are released do get released, and normal natural physical hunger does. Are you all dressed up? And now she wants me to tie a button. I'll help you now, Emma. I'm basically done. So I am gonna completely shift my focus from this whole thing of a splurge day into rather going deeper into fasting, rather attempting more prolonged fasts, and really tapping into the amazing healing benefits and spiritual enlightenment I have been loving during fasts. And I'm going to be rewarding myself with fasts and be looking at food as that keeps me away from it. So even though I love my beautiful food that I do make and enjoy, it's not the enemy, but that's not the reward. The reward I'm going to find in self-control and just really being in control of my eating habits. And I am going to be enjoying the benefits you do experience in fasting, and I'm going to be really hunting that down and looking forward to that. And that's why I really am not going to be doing splurge days anymore.